Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. I am at the airport in Spokane, Washington. Why am I at the airport? Well, I am covering the Moscow, Idaho case, and there's a mystery out there in regards to Bryan Kohberger's dad, Michael Kohberger, and him flying into the airport. No one knows which airport he flew in publicly, on YouTube or anywhere. No one knows which airport Michael Kohberger came in to take his son, or his son take him, back to Pennsylvania for the holidays. Was it Spokane? Was it this airport here? Was it Pullman, Washington, right where Bryan Kohberger lived? Or was it a further airport like Seattle, which is 5 hours away, or Boise, which is 5 hours away? But the speculation out there is, what airport did he fly in? And how is that relevant to the case? Well, why did Michael Kohberger really come out to see his son? What is the reasons for that? I mean, to fly one way is very, very expensive. To say, hey, I'm going to fly and then drive 2,500 miles back with my son. That kind of does not make sense to me. And hopefully prosecutors in this case come out with some more information about that. Will Bryan Kohberger's dad, Michael, be a witness, or did Bryan ever say anything to him? This is the concourse, and it is baggage claim and car rental. I am headed to the car rental spot because I'm going to get a car and go to Moscow, Idaho to cover this tragedy. I've been to the area multiple times. Coming to the airport made me reminded me of Michael Kohberger and Bryan Kohberger. Dad coming all the way out here, then driving home, really doesn't make sense to me. Why didn't Bryan just fly home? Has Bryan utilized the airport here at all? Airport police, look. I wonder if prosecutors spoke with airport police at any of these airports for surveillance. It's a mystery. It's a mystery regarding Michael Kohberger, Bryan's dad, because we still don't have answers with this tragedy, and we don't know what airport he came in. You can suspect, hey, it would be Pullman because it's right there, but I'm not so necessarily sure because it's hard to get to Pullman. It's hard for me to get here from Tampa, and they're coming from Pennsylvania. It's hard. It's hard, and you know, I tried to get actually a flight to go to Pullman, and there was none available. None available. I had to come here in Spokane, which is a hour-and-a-half drive down to Moscow, Pullman area. Did Bryan come up to this airport here and pick up Michael? That's a possibility, right? It's always a possibility for that. It's a very quiet airport. Let me just show you right outside here the tarmac. You can see Delta. I flew on Alaska Airlines. And then we have airline police. Will we ever get any? Michael Kohberger came in. Now there's also speculation out there, and there's some rumors out there that Bryan actually started his journey first and then took that south route and then take I-70 across Colorado and possibly picked up his dad in Denver or even in Salt Lake City before you get to Colorado. So there's some speculation there. Who bought the ticket? Who bought the ticket? And was it planned before the murders? Or was this holiday trip to come up to see Bryan after the November 13th, 2022 murders? Well, I'm here, so check out my channel, and I will continue to post videos and try to give you perspectives that you might not know and try to find answers. But the public of us, we have no way to, it's not like we can call the airlines here and say, hey, Was Michael Kohberger, did he fly on Delta? They're not going to tell you that information. They don't tell you information about other customers. But I'm sure authorities probably wanted to get more insight. I got all these bags too. All these bags. I carry around all total along these bags. Alaska Airlines, I actually could bring this carry-on and my briefcase. It's part of the ticket. Some other airlines you gotta pay. We will talk soon. What happened in Moscow, Idaho? What transpired, and what role, if any at all, did Bryan Kohberger's dad, Michael Kohberger, play? And did he used to come up here often? Did Bryan ever come up here often before? Why did Bryan even pick this area? That's another question. Why did Bryan Kohberger even say, hey, I'm going to go to University or Washington State University? To Washington State University and just go there. But why? But why? And that's a mystery too. We don't got answers. You know why we don't have answers? Non-dissemination gag order. Non-dissemination gag order. Hey, you can get some cool stuff. So I'm headed towards rental cars, car rentals. But it kind of gives you an idea of what this airport looks like. Quiet out here. Live in Idaho's base camp, new homes, Sandpoint. Guys, you might as well walk with me to the rent-a-cars. It's right over here. Oh, one thing another thing, let me just touch on something. Cars are very expensive in Spokane, believe it or not. They're cheaper in Seattle, half the price, but then you have to drive all the way to Moscow, which is a far drive. It's a far drive. It's like $150 a day just on a compact car in this area. It's like unbelievably expensive. And you can go out there and get buses. Look.
Just come over here and sit down.
And then here is the rental car line. So I am here ready. A budget car too. Budget, because I am on a budget. What happened in Moscow, Idaho? Check out my Moscow, Idaho Bryan Kohberger playlist. We will talk soon. Justice for the families, the victims, everyone in Moscow, Idaho, in the community. Hopefully they get answers. Hopefully they get an understanding of what happened here. And hopefully, some sort of gag order gets lifted and we can get more insight on what transpired. We will talk soon. Everyone be safe. Jonathan, be rich, is investing.